Did you know that America is home to places so terrifying they could freeze your blood in its veins? Welcome, brave souls, to an eerie exploration of the unknown. Just around the corner, shrouded in mystery and cloaked in fear, await the most spine-chilling locales this nation has to offer. From haunted houses to cursed towns, these places are not for the faint of heart. So, steel your nerves and summon your courage. Are you ready to step into the shadows and explore the top 10 scariest places to live in America? Stull, Kansas, a small, quiet town with a terrifying reputation. Nestled in the heartland of America, this seemingly innocuous community harbors a chilling secret. At the heart of its lore is the infamous Stull Cemetery, whispered to be a gateway to hell itself. For generations, locals and thrill-seekers alike have reported strange phenomena, unsettling whispers in the wind, inexplicable cold spots, and an eerie sense of being watched. Even on the sunniest of days, shadows seem to linger a bit too long, as if the light itself is hesitant to touch the hallowed ground. The half-crumbled church, now a mere skeleton of its former self, is said to be the epicenter of these supernatural occurrences. Once a year on Halloween, it's rumored that the devil himself makes an appearance, further cementing the cemetery's terrifying reputation. A peaceful town by day, a nightmare by night. This is Stull, Kansas. Welcome to Savannah, Georgia, where the living share the city with the dead. Here, Southern charm and Gothic horror interweave into a unique tapestry of fright. Cobblestone streets echo with the whispers of centuries past, and stately mansions are filled with more than just antiques. Savannah's history is steeped in blood and tragedy, from brutal wars to devastating fires, and it's said that the spirits of those who met untimely ends still linger. Haunted tales seep from the city's pores, like the chilling story of the Sorrelweed House, or the eerie Bonaventure Cemetery, where the dead are believed to roam freely after sunset. Ghostly apparitions, unexplainable sounds, and cold spots are just the tip of the spectral iceberg in Savannah. With its ghost-filled mansions and cemeteries, Savannah is a city where the veil between the living and the dead is thin indeed. In Savannah, the past never truly rests. San Francisco, a city of beauty, culture, and chilling secrets. The city by the bay holds a rich, sometimes dark history, and some say the past hasn't quite left us. Take Alcatraz, for instance, the infamous island prison that once housed America's most notorious criminals. It's said that the anguish and despair of past inmates still linger, with reports of eerie sounds and unexplained occurrences. But Alcatraz isn't the only haunted hub in town. San Francisco is teeming with spectral sightings, from the phantom flapper at the Curran Theater to the ghostly children playing in Golden Gate Park. The city's Victorian homes, each with their own stories, are often said to harbor unseen residents. Many a nightfall, locals and tourists alike have reported chilling encounters that defy explanation. In San Francisco, the spirits of the past refuse to be forgotten. This city, as beautiful and vibrant as it is, also holds a haunting allure for those who dare to delve into its supernatural side. Salem, Massachusetts, a city forever marked by its chilling past. Nestled along the North Shore, Salem's history is steeped in stories of the supernatural. The infamous Salem witch trials of the late 17th century are a haunting reminder of a time when fear and superstition ruled the land. Accusations of witchcraft led to the tragic execution of 20 innocent people, and the city still carries the weight of those events. The spectral echoes of the past are never far away in Salem. There are countless tales of unexplained phenomena, from eerie apparitions to chilling whispers in the night. Some attribute these occurrences to the restless spirits of the wrongly accused, forever bound to the place of their unjust demise. The witch trials may be centuries behind us, but the city is a constant reminder of humanity's darker side. In Salem, the echoes of history still linger, making it one of the most intriguing and spine-chilling places to live in America. Bobby Mackey's Music World, where the music never stops and neither do the hauntings. Tucked away in Wilder, Kentucky, this honky-tonk bar is as famous for its spirits as it is for its spirited performances. But we're not talking about the kind you drink. The chilling past of this location is soaked in a cocktail of violence and heartbreak. It once served as a slaughterhouse and later a speakeasy during the Prohibition era. This has given birth to countless stories of apparitions and unexplained phenomena. From the spectral lady in white to the infamous well to hell, the reports of paranormal activity are consistent and spine-tingling. Some say they've heard ghostly music echoing through the halls, while others swear they've seen objects moving on their own. The chilling tales of Bobby Mackey's music world will make your blood run cold. At Bobby Mackey's, the past continues to play on. The Stanley Hotel, a beautiful retreat with a haunting twist. Nestled in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado, this majestic hotel offers more than just stunning views. It's a hot spot for the supernatural, a spectral playground that's been attracting ghost hunters and horror fans for decades. Its eerie reputation is so strong that it inspired one of the most iconic horror novels of all time, Stephen King's The Shining. Picture this, it's 1974 and King checks into the Stanley Hotel. The grandeur of the place, coupled with its spine-tingling ghost stories, sparks his imagination. He dreams up the Overlook Hotel, a chilling parallel to the Stanley, and the rest is horror history. Guests of the Stanley today report strange occurrences, phantom piano music, children's laughter echoing in empty halls, and ghostly apparitions are all part of the hotel's charm. But remember, while you can check out of the Stanley Hotel, some guests never check out. The Villisca Axe Murder House, where a century-old crime still haunts the present. Nestled in the heart of southwest Iowa, this unassuming White House holds a dark secret. In the early hours of June 10, 1912, all 6 members of the Moore family and 2 house guests were brutally murdered with an axe, a crime that still remains unsolved to this day. The house has since been the epicenter of numerous reports of paranormal activity, with visitors claiming to hear children's laughter, see moving objects, and experience a feeling of being watched. Some even claim to have seen apparitions of the victims, forever trapped in their final moments. The Villisca Axe Murder House serves as a chilling reminder of the brutal crime that took place over a century ago, its walls echoing with the whispers of its tragic past. In Villisca, the past refuses to die. Eastern State Penitentiary, where the walls still echo with the cries of the damned. This imposing fortress in the heart of Pennsylvania was once the most famous and expensive prison in the world. The strict regimen of solitary confinement, enforced silence, and harsh punishments made it a living nightmare for the inmates. Prisoners were left alone with their thoughts, their guilt, and the echoing screams of their fellow inmates. Reports of paranormal activity have been rife since the prison's closure in the 70s. Visitors and staff have reported eerie sounds, sudden temperature drops, and apparitions. Some claim to have seen the specters of long-dead prisoners, forever trapped within the prison's cold stone walls. These reports have only added to the penitentiary's chilling reputation, making it a beacon for thrill seekers and paranormal enthusiasts alike. But remember, tread lightly, for you never know who or what might be lurking in the shadows. At Eastern State Penitentiary, the past is a prisoner that never escapes. The Myrtles Plantation, where the beauty of the South hides a terrifying secret. Within the heart of Louisiana, shrouded by the charm of the South, lies the Myrtles Plantation. Its idyllic facade belies a history steeped in tragedy, death, and otherworldly encounters. Established in the late 18th century, the plantation has witnessed more than its fair share of untimely deaths, from tragic accidents to alleged murders. The spirits of those departed are said to wander its grounds and halls, forever trapped in the realm of the living. Among the most frequently cited apparitions is Chloe, a former slave whose tale of betrayal and revenge has become the plantation's most infamous legend. Yet, she is not alone, as over a dozen specters have been reported, each with their own tragic narrative. These ghostly inhabitants, forever bound to the Myrtles, seem to echo a chilling reminder. History may pass, but its echoes never cease. At the Myrtles Plantation, history's shadows never fade. The Amityville Horror House, where a real-life horror story unfolded. In the quiet suburb of Amityville, New York, a picturesque Dutch colonial house hides a chilling past. In November of 1974, the house became a gruesome crime scene when Ronald DeFeo Jr. brutally murdered 6 members of his family in their sleep. But the horror didn't end there. A year later, The Lutz family moved in, only to flee less than a month later, terrified by a series of inexplicable phenomena. They reported objects moving of their own accord, strange noises, and chilling cold spots. Visions of a demonic boy and a sense of malevolent presence were enough to send them running. Despite skepticism and controversy, the Amityville Horror House continues to intrigue and terrify. It stands as a grim reminder of the tragedy that took place within its walls and the eerie happenings reported thereafter. In Amityville, the horror is all too real. From small towns to big cities, America is a country filled with chilling tales. We've journeyed through Stull's eerie landscapes, savored Savannah's spectral charm, felt the chill of San Francisco, and marveled at Salem's macabre history. We've braved the haunting melodies of Bobby Mackey's, shivered in the Stanley Hotel, felt the dread of the Villisca Axe murder house, and roamed the somber halls of the Eastern State Penitentiary. We've explored the eerie Myrtles Plantation and the infamous Amityville Horror House. Remember, in these places, every day can be a fright night. Sleep tight.